When I say this to people, they normally gets very defensive and pretty angry. How do I dare to say that? But actually, that's life stories and life truth. When you thinking if you lost your love person, if you become single, you feeling, oh my God, that something happens terrible and very, very harsh because yes, it feels we lost something. But actually, as a love coach, energy healer, I noticed, and all my teachers and gurus were saying very much the same what I wanted to tell you. It's okay. And I know you're probably thinking, what? Because I was feeling the same after my divorce and then after couple loves, breakups, engaged breakups. I was more going, what's happening? Why am I this? Why is this something wrong with them? Or is it some, many questions. And when I come and ask for everybody, why is this happening? And they all just like, it's okay. Why do we feel what if somebody came in our life, it's ours by now? That's it. That's ours. That's how it is. That's mine. Why do we starting feeling that depends and it's on you and you own them and all only yours and is nobody else in all world or life or anything? It's very interesting how we become ownerships of something and we're afraid to lose it. We're afraid to become singles again. And if we become single, then we becoming terrified to go and find new one. Why is this happening? But if we have enough phone, like or car or TV, and if they get broken, what do? Or we go and ask for someone to fix it, or if it's unfixable, we go and get a new one. And how do we feel about it? All excited, all new thing, all new features, all new excitement to use that new thing. Food is the same. If we go in a restaurant, like say, okay, I like Italian food, no way I will go and try any Indian or Chinese or Irish or whatever. No, we go and explore, we go and try. It's like it's okay to explore something else, but it's no way it's okay to get new growing and growth if it's love and relationship gets a little bit different, harder. Kind of like I said, if your phone is broken, we go and ask to be fixed first. We're not been it that easy. So why do we binning, like I saying binning, the human being, like person, if we kind of say, okay, I don't want to deal with this anymore, and we become single? Why do we so fast to saying, okay, I don't want to fix this is not working. And that's okay if you really, really feel that. But then if it's somebody gone from your life, you like all obsessed and all sad and all. It's very interesting because I know I was there and it drives me crazy when I was single and all, new excitement, like new phone, like new boyfriend and new someone. And then you feel, oh my God, something new, something exciting, something romantic. And then 2 months, you see the new face, real face, and then red flags starting going, and then like, whoa, okay, that's not working. Next. Why do we live like that? Do you feel like that? If yes, just comment below. Yes, that's how I feel. I feel I want it, and yes, it's new, but then I'm terrified to get it. I'm terrified to get used to because I know maybe I will lose it in future. It is, like I said, if you lose your phone, it's terrible feeling. And it is very, very terrible feeling when you lose the person in your life from your life. They could be, your love life person or like say new job opportunity, and then you change the job, and then new boss, and then, it's many, many things in our life. When we lose something, just notice how life is structured. When something gone, straight away something pops up. Like, imagine car park full of cars and nowhere to park, and then one drive out. What happens next? Straight away another one arrive. The same, like if you see the garden and it's many weeds, what do? Gardener coming and pulling them out. And look what's happened to the rose. I'm just kind of talking. For the flowers, they're starting blooming, they're starting growing, and then they're starting attracting more butterflies, bees, and all beautiful things, and happy, owner, whatever, gardener, whatever. That's exactly how is in our life, in love life. If we see someone very, very like a weed and poisoning and sucking all energy out of you, maybe it's not really like you can try to fix it, but some like you can really made from weed and say, you know what, I don't like how you act, so let's become a rose. They maybe try become spiky ones and all. That's maybe all weeds, all spiky and hurting. But really, no, it will not become a beautiful rose. That's normally what's happened with human beings. If they are really a weed in the garden, maybe in your garden, they probably more will suck out all energy out of you till you will be nothing left for him to do or her, and they just all leave you. Or maybe, and I'm hoping, you will do first step to the exit. Or like I said, maybe need something to work on. So today I really, really wanted to ask you, are you holding on to something? Maybe it's not worth it to holding on. First, don't forget, like I said, weed will never change. This terrible thing, what's sucking all out of you, good mood, good energy, good feelings, and if you're watching some kind of say love story, maybe reading book, or maybe seeing some romance or something, and you're looking at like, why somebody, I know I'm not talking about fiction, why somebody having amazing and good and looks like happy life, and yours is not, maybe it's time to do something about it. I'm not saying run out on to exit, but actually today I seen very interesting video. Of course it's made, but that's actually should be really, really more encouraged. What actually kids should be learn, and I know they do now in schools, they're learning some signs, how to say we need help. And actually woman was writing into receipt, like saying signature, it's paid, but actually she did write it down, help. So if you able to do that first step for helping for your own garden to get them weeds out, or maybe they weeds in your mind and they take over your happy mind and take over with the fears and wrong beliefs, time to do something about it, because now it's an amazing moon. It's a wonderful time to become refreshing all what's happening. And actually sometimes the weeds become more harsh at this moment, more because it's getting darker and it's getting, in October kind of waves and darkness and all, evenings getting longer and all, people starting feeling more trapped at home, and they starting being, if they don't really in happy place, they could starting to become more grumpy and more unhappy and more kind of feeling a little bit pressure on those who is next to them. And that's probably the beautiful rose who is next to the weed, or opposite. Maybe the weed is the one who really drying out because rose is blooming, and for weed is the big jealousy. Many things what could be all worked and changed in time, or time comes with maybe just like a parking slot. Don't worry. When one car will move, another will arrive. And maybe from the old, car with some BMW or whatever, you love it, or Mercedes will drive in and will be more wow and will be more amazing time. And that's why in love, we sometimes hold on to something, and even very, very not good, just to make sure, and afraid, or maybe I will be staying here on my own for all my life. And it is a big fear. But believe me, I was feeling the same. And I know many clients who feel the same. And we work on that. And actually, you never on your own. Your soul always wants new experiences. So if you're being with your partner and you're not growing together, you're not experiencing something amazing together, you're not growing together, like soul way, personal way, like if you work way, if you do business way, like if you're not growing and becoming kind of stay, kind of say, stuck in the same place, that's called dead energy. That's called not moving energy. That means you're not going up, you're not going down. It's just like that line on the heart choreograph. Have to be like this to be alive. But if the line is showing, it must be something really, really wrong. That means there's no excitement in life. It's like, oh, or maybe, oh, that's up and down. That's life. That's have to be having, because your soul wants experiences and you need to feel life. As I know, a lot of women or men going home and don't really want to go home. Do you feel like that? You're going home after work and oh my God, I will have to do this again. I have to do this again. And then I have to blah, blah, blah. It's like all this long, what they don't want to go home, because long list of something. And I'm not talking about washing, or I'm not talking, you can change those. You can get somebody who can help you. But actually people, you can't really change if you not will change. And maybe you can change all structure in your family and become more happier. I remember I was working with one lady and she had 3 kids, and the men, they very happy, they are sweetheart childhood or whatever they called from the school, and they were so happy and everything was lovely. But she was just hating mornings and then evenings when everybody needs to go and run and pressure and all. So we just done a little tips, we just done a little changes, and everything changed. She could not believe it herself. She's like, oh my God, that's no stress anymore in the morning when 3 kids, herself, husband, 5 people were in the kitchen. She could not believe a couple simple changes could change everything in family, and everybody become more happy. And even one of her child, what normally would be screaming and running the most, because the youngest one, the mostly asking for attention, he came and hugged mommy and said, oh my God, mommy, I love you, from the morning. As normally would be only when they go to bed and like, mommy, I love you and leave me alone, kind of, and was amazing changes. And sometimes just little changes like this could make huge changes in your life, like huge. So really, I would suggest you, let's have a chat. Let's see how can we change your, I'm not saying everything, but one step by one step. It's no need to climb in the mountain straight away. We need to go step by step to a happy life, to a life worth living. And remember, oh my God, I had last month something. Oh my God, that's, and I was like, oh my God, nothing happening. And that's why people get, like I was saying, in that dead part level, like a zombies. That's a good name. And actually Halloween coming, so I think it's a lot more zombies will be coming out. So I would ask you, send me a private message and let's have a chat. Let's have your free 20 minutes consultation, your future planning session, to put properly how, I'm not saying properly, who said it should be proper? Everybody is different and is no rules. And that's how I normally live, with no rules. So I'm not talking about perfect. I'm saying about different. Different as you had every day. And if you're doing something every day and you're looking for some changes, that insanity. Someone said that. Someone smart person. And I know many businesses repeating it. I think, who said that? Write it down in the comment. I think Einstein. I could be wrong, but I know it's many, many business people repeating that. So I'm actually picking up as well because um, I do have around a lot more successful business friends. And yes, everybody kind of saying that. If you repeat the same things, but expecting something different happen tomorrow, that insane. So are you a little bit going to that road, or time to change something? Because autumn, let's drop it off all the leaves and become a new person for your beautiful winter and maybe beautiful spring to blow, to bloom and blow and grow and get away maybe some weeds, what it's needed, or maybe just remake them first from yourself, because maybe those weeds having some feeling, it's some weeds growing in your heart, and that's when they are becoming a little bit attracting for weed to be, but actually not healthy for anyone. So I talk to you tomorrow, and make sure you're sending that private message for your free consultation. Loads of love, and never ever stop believing in love. You deserve all